action is definitely going to be happening in this episode of Take Your Shot with yours truly, Junior K. And of course, joining me this time around, she red and she wearing red. Right? The beast from the East. Singer, songwriter, producer, radio personality, well, former that could go back in whenever she wants. Right? Artist, so many things. Voice actor. And someone that literally just does what she wants. Doesn't need your approval, neither mine. And is really comfortable within her skin. J Angel, right? Session from years now.
Yes.
I mean, it's been months now. We're trying to make this happen, but she have things going on. Kesta have things going on. That director of mine, all the drinking all over the place. You know what I mean? But we are here today at the lovely venue, rooftop, and of course downstairs Escape Lounge, located at Valpark Shopping Plaza. Check it out for the best cutters, the best food, warm customer service. Parking is not a problem. ATM machines, the best cocktails, amazing drinks, and of course a beautiful and amazing party night on a Friday and Saturday and night before the holidays. You need to check. As a matter of fact, you need to come and perform here soon.
Yeah, I think so too.
You need to bring in here. So, I mean, what's this scene? What have been going on in your world?
Wow. So much. My life is like a movie, Junior K.
Right.
Firstly, let me say it's nice to see you. It's been
nice.
years. If they only know it's years.
Yes. I remember when I was actually starting College Mania back in 2012-13. That's when we kind of know hit it off. I asked you to voice a commercial for me.
Wow.
Back then she running things on Slam.
On radio,
which brings me to the first topic. A lot of people don't know how much work you put into your craft. Firstly, as a radio personality when you were on radio. Right now, I mean, I used to pay attention a lot, and I used to hear you on radio almost every day, or at least 6 days a week.
Yeah, for 8 years I worked on radio on Slam. Basically, I'm one of the foundation members.
Right.
For 8 years I worked on radio every day, Sunday to Sunday, twice on a Sunday, sometimes 3 times on a Sunday. Sometimes I used to hold on a morning drive, afternoon drive, when somebody cannot make. So I worked radio strictly every single day for 8 years.
That's amazing stuff. You came off radio in what year?
In 2018.
2018.
Yeah, so it makes it like about 7 years.
Good stuff.
8 years.
That's a lot of years, a lot of experience. So to the aspiring radio personality, young or old, male or female, this is definitely somebody you could tap into for advice, because I mean, doing radio 7 days a week for 7 or 8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
I mean, a lot. No broadcasting course could teach you the things that she could probably teach you by
run a whole radio station.
By one conversation, you know. So, I mean, you did radio. You're still very active in terms of voicing commercials.
Yeah, well, I'm a professional voice actor. I think I'm the only female in Trinidad with so many voices. I have over 15 different voices.
15?
Yeah.
Wow. Who are some of the clients you worked with in the past?
Oh boy, so many. I'm the voice of Digicel Guyana. You know, I did Digicel here in Trinidad. I did the mobile, the banks. When you go to MP gas stations, some of the stations, you would hear my voice. Caribbean Airlines was definitely one of my big clients. So like, you know, in flight you would hear my voice, you know.
Okay, good stuff. Give us that. That's you. Let's hear it live there. Right.
Welcome on board to Caribbean Airlines, your airline company, transit out of Trinidad and Tobago.
That's amazing stuff. I didn't even know that. I did so. I do
a lot of ads. You know, supermarkets here in Trinidad, besides the Food King.
Right.
Clothing stores. Barber shops, hairdressing salons, you name it, the list goes on. Malls, West Mall, you name it, the list goes on.
How you got into the arena as a radio announcer / voice actor / voice over talent? How you got into it? Is it something that growing up you were like, hey, I want to do this, or is something that just happened to, you know, fall in your lap?
No, well, the thing is that ever since I'm a very young age, I had always planned out my life. Right. In terms of, well, I like to say, well, I've been like, my friends and they like to say, Jay, you're one person we know that manifested their entire life. So basically, from a very young age, I came from very humble beginnings. You know, people see me and they think I probably was sheltered and stuff. I grew up selling in the market with my parents. You know, my mom, she was like...
Which market?
Port of Spain market, Arima market, Sangre Grande market. You know, sometimes I used to even sell stuff on the side of the road and stuff, like vegetables and fruits and stuff. So I grew up in very humble beginnings in Trinidad, the east side. You know, I'm from Arima.
East from the beast.
Right? Okay. And part of my life I lived Sangre Grande,
right,
which in the countryside it's a fishing pond, so that's deep countryside,
right.
You know, so just growing up in that environment, I came up from those humble beginnings. It really encouraged me, and it really motivated me to become something bigger than my environment, you know. And then growing up in Arima, part of my childhood, I grew up around a lot of domestic violence and all these things. The area that I grew up in, it wasn't something that a young person should even be around, but that was my reality. So I always told myself, you know what, I don't want to become like my environment. I want to come out of my environment. So what I had in my environment access to, I used to look at television, I was looking at the cartoons, and then I loved Will Smith. So I used to be like, you know, one day I want to be like these people, you know, do like voices and different voices and stuff, and one day I want to be on radio. So everything led into each other. So starting off in the industry, it wasn't easy for me. I literally had to really fight to get a place in the industry, right? So I say, you know what, I don't have a broadcasting education or anything like as yet. So what I could do, I tried to push to be an MC with a DJ group, because I recognize, okay, DJs playing out in events and then I'm hearing them on radio.
Really? Right.
So maybe if I try to get in events with a DJ group, then I could get on radio.
Right.
But it wasn't that easy, right? So I used to just go to parties and stuff and just say, you know what, let me just go to these parties and see if some DJ could pull me in their group, and everybody turned me down except for one person, my dear friend Chester Chopper Gordon.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. So he had the Sound System Players International from Diego Martin.
Yeah.
And you know Chopper used to run it in West Side.
Yeah.
So basically a lot what I know today, Chopper had trained me and taught me a lot. But that wasn't that wasn't all that was needed. I needed to do more. So what I did is that while I was working with the DJ group, I paid for my broadcasting school.
Right.
And then that allowed me to branch off into radio.
Good stuff.
But getting onto radio wasn't easy. That in itself was a whole lot of challenge. Because every station I went to, they turned me down. You know, it was full back then. Everybody had their time slot. So I didn't even take it personal. But I said, you know what? One day I must get on a radio station. I went over a little over 10 times to different radio stations. I didn't get a job. So I left Trinidad. I said, let me go to Barbados. Let me try a different island. You never know. And when I went there, that's where I met this DJ Puffy.
Wow.
On the Gap in Barbados. So I started to MC with DJ Puffy. And one thing led to another. I met a promoter out there from Trinidad. He brought me here, back to Trinidad from Barbados. And when he brought me to play out in his event here in Southern Trinidad, that's where I met the person that changed my entire life, Mr. Signal, Mr. Joel Morris, Signal to Noise.
Yeah, big up Signal
at
and
that
respect.
Event, you know, so when I met him at that event, he told me he has a radio station coming out, and it's a new radio station, and they're looking for a female that they want to brand and be the face and the voice of the station.
Right.
So I told him, I said, okay. He said, well, when he asked around in the industry, everybody keep telling him, there's this girl named J. Angel, but she's not on radio as yet. But she real pushing, you know, but our stations don't have space for her as yet. You know, so he said, okay. He said, well, you know, let me get on to her. And when he got on to me, the rest was history. So one thing led to the next. Yeah.
Wow. So how was the first conversation with Signal?
It was not easy. I actually ran him.
You ran him?
Yeah, I ran him. The thing is, when I was MCing with my DJ,
right,
this man came up on the set.
Right.
And he's like, you know, who is you? So I run him, like literally. I was like, could you just move
because
from
you
here?
working, you in your zone.
I'm working, you know what I mean? And his next day, President Def, who I used to voice ads for, Def told me, he said, Angel, did you meet a man, you know, he described him. I said, yeah. He said, girl, that's Signal to Noise girl, and I think your dream going and come true. You're going to get a job on primetime radio. I said, oh my goodness, Def, I turned this man dog. I ran this man. I was like, oh my goodness. He said, no. He said he wants you to call him. Here's his number, give him a call. So when I give him a call, the first thing I said, Mr. Signal, I am so sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you was. He's like, no, don't apologize. I like the fact that you ran me. I said, what? I said, but that was, you know, kind of rough. He said, no, I like the fact that you ran me because it showed me you don't get distracted easily.
Amazing stuff.
And because of that, he said, I have a job for you. And that was it. I ended up in a meeting with Mr. Sabga, Mr. Brandon Khan, Steve Dipnerine. And it happened like on about 3 different phone calls of a 3-way call. Because I said, you know what, this time around, I'm going to tell anybody who wants me on their station, I'm going to give them my demands. I'm not going to work no overnight. I want a primetime shift, and eventually I want to do music, and I want a manager as well, and yeah, everything worked out that way.
Wow, that's an incredible story.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure that would have been the short version of it, right?
Yes, very short. And I was the very first voice to come on the airwaves of Slam 100.5
Amazing
FM.
stuff.
Started the station from
one of the top stations right now, not just locally but throughout the entire Caribbean. So big up to the crew, the staff, all the managers,
my peers,
on their talent at staff. You know, I mean, you see signal away, right? That's good stuff. So I wanna just take a little, because take your shot, so we should knock a little glass for that.
Okay.
So we say cheers on a very polished version of you thus far, right? Because right now I want to get down to the roughness, the badness, the beast from the east type of things,
presently what's trending.
Right. Right. So not too long ago, probably a month or two. Well, probably about 2.5 months ago.
Have some water.
Yeah. Sure you can.
Just have a little water.
Sure you can. So I'm gonna ask while you think. So
thank you, Blue Waters.
This is my version.
Yeah.
I scrolling through my Instagram on a Sunday, Kesta.
Yeah.
Peaceful Sunday, right? And this person, I just see, like, I say about J Angel going mad.
Yeah.
Who raised the beast? Why she get on bad? So why she? What playing off? What took place? Alright. You know what I'm talking about. Tell us what transpired there.
Oh, it's another artist in the industry.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't in the country at the time, and I have a very trending song, which is even existing right now, which is "Never Be Me" on Russian Storybook Rhythm. And honestly, I didn't know what was taking place, because, like I said, I was out of the country. I was performing. I was booked in St. Vincent for Vincy Mass, so I spent the entire carnival season out there. The carnival season was my very first time experiencing it. And then a fan of mine sent me a video of another soca artist in the industry, a female. And looking at the video now, I said, well, what is this going on here? And she was describing herself in such a way, trying to differentiate herself from my brand, because for years now that's her issue. Like she stated, for years she's been having an issue where people would mix her up for me.
Right.
I never had an issue. Nobody don't ever mix me up. Like, everybody know who's J Angel, and I've helped, while I was on radio, I've helped a lot of entertainers in this industry, big to small producers, you name it.
Right.
So in the video, while she was explaining herself, trying to differentiate her brand, that she's not J Angel, she's her own person, at the same time, in the same breath, she tried to belittle me and put me down in such a way that wasn't really well described as the person that I am in the industry, and that didn't sit well with me at all. Because the thing is, in this business of entertainment, being independent, I manage myself, I am a creative in the industry, my platform is social media.
Right.
Social media for me has been very, very good for me. That is what been my strong point in growing my brand. That is where I actually get a lot of my bookings, a lot of contracts, a lot of promoters and brands and people reaching out to me. Social media. So for one of my peers in the industry to come on the platform where I do my business and I'm well established and disrespect me in that way, it wasn't something that I was going to accept. Honestly, it got me really upset. I think I was very disturbed by it, because it is somebody that I also helped in terms of pushing their music on the radio station when I worked Slam. I also interviewed her, not once, but twice. Right. So, I mean, just like any other radio announcer in Trinidad, I'm sure multiple radio announcers helped her, multiple DJs as well. So that didn't sit well with me. And like I said, that's my professional platform, social media. So I take social media as my radio, my TV, my newspaper, everything. But what stood out for me is that the fact that she was describing, who I am, and then comparing herself, but it wasn't in a positive light, nor a professional light. It was very unprofessional, and it was very, like I said, it was very degrading at the same time. So I felt like I had to come and defend myself, because social media is my business platform, right? And on top of that, there are other people looking on, this is my brand. You may not support my brand or you may not like my music, and that's fine. I'm not doing that for you. I'm doing it for my fans. I have a fan base, a very active fan base that is growing tremendously. Plus I have clients, I have promoters, I have people looking on at my work. So it isn't, to me, it was something where I had to take a stand for my brand and for my name, right? Because like I said, you as well, you as well, you saw how far I came from. And building a brand coming from ground up, literally my career started from the ground up. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices, and it's not something nice to know that you built so much, you built something so much out of your sweat and your tears and sacrifices, and someone just come on social media, your business or platform, and try to disrespect that or even discredit that to a point, and my thing was, in the end of it all, it's not a matter of I have an issue with her, because like I said, she's the person who said she has an issue with people mixing her up, confusing her. For me, that was her issue. But my thing is, like, you've been talking about this for over 7 years. You even went to eBuzz, you did a full magazine spread that you are not me, and which to me, I just saw it as, nah, this has to be deeper than just a name mix up, because you are still getting your bookings, you're still, making your way in the industry. You have, men managing you, you have your management who you're with.
Team, yeah.
You're doing your thing. You're still touring, you're doing more shows outside, more than me. I'm only doing a few for now, but my brand is still growing. So my thing is, I'm not even stopping that. That shouldn't be an issue, because that is not even stopping you from growing. But what it is, I got to understand is that when you see you're growing in the industry, there would be people who would become very uneasy with that.
Right.
And then at the same time, there are people who will be threatened by your presence. Right? And my thing is that there's space for everybody. And as women in the industry, we have a very, very strong fight. The fight that we have in the industry, men don't even face that type of fight. They don't even face that type of difficulty.
So let me ask you this, right?
So I just found it to be something that was, it could have been avoided, but like at the same time, like I said, I had to stand up for my brand.
So on that peaceful Sunday, why you didn't pick up your phone and
I did.
call her?
I picked up my phone. I
picked
up my phone. No, I didn't. I tried to call her, but I didn't get through. So I ended up calling Selvon as one of the persons on her management team.
Right.
And I told Selvon, and Selvon was very shocked. He said he didn't even see the video. He didn't even know. He said, but I spoke to her already, because the thing about it is that Selvon and I spoke about the issue she's been having. Like I tell you, this is an issue she's been having for years.
Right.
So Selvon and I spoke about it. And I told Selvon, I'm shocked to see she even did a video now on social media. Like, why still be on that topic? Like, continue growing, continue allow other women to exist in the industry in the same space as you, especially when you come into this industry and you met me.
Right.
You came into my space where you met me. Now, okay, you're flourishing, you're doing well. I am happy for you, but don't try to fight me down in such a way that that I cannot exist with you as well too. So my thing is, like I told Selvon, I say, Selvon, at the end of the day, people need to understand that there's a very fine line in this entertainment industry when it comes to branding. Right? And if an artist is having an issue with differentiating their brand compared to another artist, it means your brand is not strong enough. That has no fault of the other artist.
Right.
It means your management need to do a better job. So maybe your identity, you need to put in some more work into trying to rebrand yourself or do something a little different, or just kind of create your own lane for yourself. So that's what I saw.
Okay.
And like I told you, it's something issue she's been having for years, which I don't see it as an issue, because she's her own brand and I'm my own brand. And I just really wish, if it is, she could come to feel comfortable within herself and have the confidence to know that, okay, I exist in this space, this is my space, own it. J Angel exists in her space, other females exist in their space, just own it. But there were other things that I've been dealing with behind the scenes with her as well, which I never addressed. I kept very silent over the years. But like I said, when that took place with her coming at me and drawing me out, I had to put my foot down and I had to let the public know everything what she was doing, because at the end of the day, I've been dealing with so much little pettiness that you've been trying to do behind the scenes.
Right.
But apparently, like, you get to realize it's not working, so you bring it to social media now. So now I have to defend myself on social media.
Right, right.
You know, so, but my thing is, I'm being real honest, Junior K. The woman that I am in the business of entertainment, whether there may be some people who may not, I don't know, support me or support my brand, it's fine. I have a growing fan base. I have a list of clientele. I have a good networking circle, not just locally in Trinidad, but outside as well. And I am continuing to grow as an independent artist. I just want to see everybody flourish.
Good stuff.
You know, I just because I'm telling you, in order for me to build my career and my brand from the ground up, it took me having the mentality of being in a energetic field of positivity. Right? And that energy that the entertainer came with, that is a low vibration. That's a low frequency. And the easiest thing in this world, which is very free, is for people to give each other love. Give each other support.
Yeah.
That is free. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to like somebody, but giving support or giving love or even respecting somebody as a human being, you know, that should just, you know, enlighten you and encourage you to say, you know what? I may not like that person or the music or whatever, but this is another human like myself. And I don't know what she's going through in order for her to build her brand or for her to become who she is or what she's even dealing with. You know, but it stems from a level of insecurity, like I said, and honestly, I just wish that it could just have more positivity behind it, to be honest. And I wish her well, you know, honestly, I really, really do, because nobody don't ever mix me up with anybody in the industry. Everybody know who J Angel is, right? And the thing is, I just want to see everybody make it, because believe it or not, social media is a platform where it sells an illusion, but people are going through what they're going through. Everybody is dealing with something. Everybody trying to make it. Everybody wants to be on top. Everybody putting in the work. You understand? So if you feel uncomfortable in existing in a space where someone else is existing, then that's on you, because everybody is trying out here. And allow people to try. So my thing is, like I said, when the radio stations, when they called me to clear it up, I said, you know what, I really do wish her the best, and I wish if she can heal, take some time and heal from her issue she's been having, because if she said this is an issue she's been having for years, but still your brand is growing, it means there's a deeper issue than just a name mix-up. So I really do wish her well, and I wish she can heal from that and be a little more positive and be confident and feel secure within herself to allow another woman to exist in the industry and don't come with that fight-on behavior. It isn't needed. It isn't needed, because we're going to be in the same spaces anyway. What you're going to do when it is in much more higher demand on every stage and every fet, and you have to be there. You know what I mean? So the thing is, you don't want that energy. We are women in this. Her journey may not be my journey, vice versa, right? Allow everybody to exist.
Fair enough.
That's just how I feel.
I'm back, definitely having loads of fun at venue. Watch now, we're on the rooftop downstairs. It's Escape. Check out the place. Valpark Shopping Plaza, right? J Angel, the first time here?
No, my second.
Second time. Your thoughts on the place? Because I think it's the first time you're here in the day.
In the day. Oh, yes, this is my first time in the daytime. Love it. Love the ambience. And honestly, for some reason, on this rooftop, I'm feeling like if I'm in a whole different country.
Correct.
It doesn't even feel like if I'm in Trinidad. Like here, I feel like if, you know what here reminds me of? Like if I'm somewhere in St. Martin or something. Like
one of these small islands.
Yeah, you know, like a nice VIP rooftop and then surrounded by sea, but I know it doesn't have any sea here. But yeah, it doesn't feel like Trinidad, and that's what I love about it.
Good vibe. Yeah. Let me ask you this, before we get into the final game, Ring It or Sing It, what are some of the main things or the fundamentals that you think contributed to your success, your survival in the business, in the game overall? Because I mean, you've been at it for more than a decade.
12 years.
You know, that's good. That's commendable. So what are some of the things that you definitely think came at the forefront and held you up?
Me remaining authentic.
All right.
Authentic.
You are who you are.
Like we were speaking off camera.
Yeah.
My authenticity is what made me. And even when coming to like media, before I ventured off into full-time into music, into the industry of music, just being my authentic self. On radio, I was just my authentic self. I mean, of course, there is the you know, the well calculated side of it, where you know you have to be able to articulate yourself, you know, within the bounds of your level of artistry or professionalism when coming to broadcasting, which I've learned through broadcasting school. But at the same time, nothing beats when your brand have a strong sense of authenticity. That is what makes you stand out. Don't follow the crowd. Be a leader. And I've always been the type of person to have the mindset of being a leader, being my authentic self. So for me, I think that is what helped me a lot. And everybody that I meet, from fans to promoters to clients to dignitaries, government officials in different countries, this is one thing that everybody told me in common. Jay, you are your authentic self. You're so real. Everybody always saying that you're so real. I'm telling you, like, I'm not the type of person to tell you something, talk about it behind your back. I will tell you what it is I have to tell you in your face. And I don't have to say it with expletives, you know, I don't have to, you know, and I know how to articulate myself. I mean, I just read. That's the thing, I'm a reader, you know, so I read a lot, so I know how to articulate myself. So for me, it's like, just being my true self, being true to me. I mean, there would be people in the minority that will be uneasy with that, because some people out here in this life that we live, they don't like people who are realists. They find it very difficult to digest, you know, but really and truly, it's not about you. You shouldn't take it personal if people feel a type of way when coming to your authenticity. It really shows that they are really uncomfortable with themselves. Because when it is, you see, you be your authentic self and you keep it real, it shows some people who are not their authentic self that, listen, I need to do some work on myself. I need to make some changes. So people don't like being in an uncomfortable position. A lot of people seek comfort in this life and they love being in complacency. So for me, authenticity is what built my brand. It will continue to grow my brand, because that is me. What you see is what you get. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I'm a very enigmatic personality. I mean, people just, you know, they just love it. They just gravitate. And then what I noticed too is that some people, they love the fact that Jay will say things that I want to say, but I'm afraid to say, or I'm afraid to be, or I'm afraid to wear. So I'm like, yes. You know, and for me, I think that's the reason why my fan base have been growing throughout the years. And in this time in particular, I have a lot of support. Like, I can definitely strongly say I have a real loyal, strong fan base. Because now, which I never had before, now if I get booked for a show, a promoter put me on a flyer, event full out. Nice. Because I'm just myself. And that's what people want.
Be rolling them away. You good?
Kessa, are we ready behind the camera?
All right. So, she said, take it easy.
Young brother.
Whoa.
Young brother.
Right, that was you.
Young brother. Next. Young brother. I love me. Love me, young brother.
There we go.
Once again, young brother.
Very authentic.
Very authentic.
And spiritually guided.
Very authentic.
You play with spirituality. So big up, brother. Big up to get you on the show, soon too. So we're going to sing it. All right, not bad at all. Shots in like, them glasses looking full. Let me deal with that now.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Summertime is here. 5.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Summertime is here.
Don't even try to find my talent. Time is up. What's the name of the song there? You want to try?
Yes.
No. No.
Oh, Vibes Cartel!
No.
Okay.
No. Now here the issue we having, eh?
I think it's in the melody.
What's your final answer?
Could you
I can't repeat, no. Get that note again real hard and I can get back to saying.
Oh, here we go. Summertime is here.
No, I never said any of the artists that you mentioned.
Vibes Cartel.
Are you sure?
No. Oh, here we go.
I think
is here, but
you want to reconsider.
I
think you want to reconsider. How much time she has? Time done? Okay. Final answer.
I'm going to take a shot.
Take a shot. Good girl.
You didn't sing good, so...
So a loser. Oh, here we go. Summertime is here we go. It's holiday, school is closed.
No!
Summertime in your phone.
I know, say Vibes Cartel.
I never said no. I just asked you if you
You
sure.
are very
I just
good.
asked you if
You
you
should
sure
be
that.
working for the CIA. You know how to literally like change people's minds.
I asked you if you sure that's your final answer,
Oh
Jay.
goodness.
Yes, fair, right?
Adi, I'm sorry,
Yeah?
my dear friend Vibes Cartel.
You man with the
I'm
camera now,
sorry.
if you agree. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Big up to the crew in Jamaica,
Big up
Bahamas,
to
Dominica.
Adi.
So, we're going again.
Okay.
Yeah. Me wa be hold you.
Egyptian. Got me off for all, yeah. But that
I
thing
find
right
that
around,
level of
yeah.
confidence. Could
Na,
cost you a shot, eh? I'm just saying, how much more time?
Egyptian.
I just saying that level of confidence could cost you a shot.
I will.
You need to watch your confidence on this show, eh? You sure that's the answer? You sure?
I just go Egyptian.
You sure?
I'm going with Egyptian.
So the beast from these have one answer for that? Ah?
Egyptian.
The kitty boss has one answer for that? Come now, man. Nah, don't let me walk up. Come
Egyptian.
now, man.
I'm going Egyptian.
I don't want you to drink
Egyptian. I go Egyptian.
Please take my advice. Please take my advice and put some serious thought into it. You're sure that's your final answer? See, again, uneasy here. You see,
he's trying to change my mind.
I'm trying to help you here. I don't want you to be drinking too much. I'm telling you. We too good, Jay.
Rum is my friend.
We too good.
Rum is my friend. I go drink. No problem. Rum is my friend.
So, what's your final answer before you drink?
Egyptian.
Huh?
Egyptian.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. Got me, for those of you, got me my feet. Put me hands right around you.
Let me tell you, there's one thing. Remember songwriter, yeah? Okay.
Alright.
You need to drink though.
Oh yeah.
Don't play you singing.
Okay, no problem.
I'm gonna give you the drink.
Sorry.
Drink. Yeah.
It's not about how I envision this game going at all. You think you could get feelings. You couldn't get me feel. Time.
I did not understand the words. You didn't articulate
oh my
yourself.
gosh, why whenever you artists do not have the answers or you don't understand the singing?
I just want to hear the words.
So all of a sudden my singing bad?
No, not
when all you had the answers, the singing good, you know?
No, it bad all the time. You cannot sing. You cannot sing.
Right.
But in this moment, you cannot sing.
Right.
But I'm sure you could sing if you're in the bathroom.
Alright, no problem.
So but what I'm saying is that the words...
Let me ask you, how come you didn't have a problem with the words for the Egyptian that you get correct just now? You didn't have a problem for the words that you had for the young brother. Whenever they can't figure out that problem with my words.
It was delivered with more eloquence.
Wow!
It was delivered with more eloquence. So I just need to get the words.
You want eloquence?
Yeah.
You want eloquence?
Sing slow, you can sing off key. I just had to get the words. I had to hear the words. Yeah.
Alright.
Just make sure to get the words. Sing all that time in, but give me the words.
You think you could...
You think what? I'm trying to get the words. But I know you're trying to make it difficult for me. Don't eat up your words. Junior Case, don't eat up your words.
You're abusing this now, eh?
Give me the words.
You're abusing this friendship now, eh?
I want the words.
You think you could get enough feelings.
You think you could have get enough feelings?
You're asking no time, time, please.
I'm just looking at the words.
You also, no, you're looking at the words. 3, 2, 1, Ginger, we need the answer. Ginger, we need the answer. Now, else you'll be disqualified and you'll be required to take 2 shots. J-Angel. Alright, you're looking like you.
Just now,
J-Angel.
Just now, I'm
J-Angel, but the time is up.
I'm just moving in a different
Do we have a buzzer? Wow.
Nadia Batson.
Yeah. Alright, possibly. Nadia? Alright. Alright, so that's actually Shensia hit and run. You think you could have gotten our feelings?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You couldn't get me for second down.
Really? So why you didn't give
We
me the
gave
hit
you
and
a
run?
Hit. Oh, so,
Why you didn't give me the hit and run?
no, well, so if I just sing this part, you think you could have gotten our
And
feelings?
sing it off key.
You could.
Give me the hit and run.
You couldn't get me for second down. So you don't know that's hit and run?
I want the hit and run part. The hit and run. Hit and run. Hit man
You
run.
give me a hit and run?
Yeah.
All right, next song. Sorry, all right. I
I
know
will take
better
a
now.
drink.
I know better now. Next one, right?
Big up Shensi anyway.
Next one. All right. We going? Balance. One.
What? What? What did you say? What?
So, okay, let me go again.
You sound like a Chinese.
Let me go again.
What you say?
Balance one.
No, I am not understanding that word. Are you singing in Hindi? What is this? That song like Hindi or something?
Yeah, but
Could you say the word?
You have music. Okay. Balance.
What word you saying? Balance or balance?
Balance. One. You're
Asian.
Huh?
One gal every day. Balance. One
sure?
gal every day. Balance. One gal every day. Balance.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
How much time does she have? Because
Okay,
time
why
up?
you tip
Time
on
up?
it? You want to tip on it? Tip on it. Tip on it.
You ain't fed up drink, girl? Ginger, you ain't fed up drink, girl?
One gal every day. Balance. One gal every day.
You sure?
Balance. Asian. Is Asian is his name or Haitian? Asian. Asian.
Are you
The guy who look like the Lil Wayne dancehall.
Right, are you sure that's your final
I'm
answer?
positive. I will put my neck on a block for Asian.
Your confidence gets the better of you sometimes. Are you absolutely sure?
I'm going to tell you something. The Beast from the East is here. Miss Kitty Pretty is here. My brain, I'm not sitting on it. It's in my head.
Alright, she's
I'm
right.
a hot
Balance,
girl
balance.
forever and a Asian.
She's right.
I love his music. Take a drink.
Oh, again?
Yes, drink. No. I give you the smallest one. So take a drink. Don't know. Balance. One drink every time. Balance.
No sweetness. Dashy weakness. No feelings. Just walk it up. Time, please.
Okay. No feeling.
5, 4, 3, 2. Why are you counting so slow? Why are you counting so slow? Ah, time up.
I know this song, you know.
All right. J-Angel, can we have this? J-Angel? You see why we need a referee, right? We need a referee. Because
But you know I have it. Julia can look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes.
What's this song? Probably you're wrong. And that's the thing, it's such a... That one was a teaser. I know you was going to go there. That was a teaser. Give me the song and have a shot.
I know the song, but
Okay.
the artist.
Alright. So you don't know the artist?
I'm trying to remember.
But then you have to have a drink, sweetheart.
No, just now. You have to understand. It's just because of my brain. I have so many
Right,
as a songwriter.
Right. J-Angel.
I want to
Fear is fear.
Boy.
Fear is fear. J-Angel, time is up. Is she required to take her drink now?
Kes.
She said it after the time was up? Yeah?
Kes. Kes.
No sweetness. J-Angel, come on. Do better than that. Better than that, G. Better than that.
I know the song, you know. I know the song.
Okay, I'll have the drink. Let me give you the answer. Come on.
Kes.
Come on, Kitty. Come on.
No, it's Kes. 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 Redman Rasta run it from Trinidad and Tobago is Kes.
No sweetness.
Yeah,
Kes. No sweetness.
Take a drink.
Yeah,
Take a drink. No.
Oh, sorry.
Take this drink. Take this drink.
You take it one bit?
Who is the boss? Call my name. Who is the boss? Who is the boss?
Kitty's the boss.
That's correct. I like this game.
Thank you so much. That's the end of the game.
Oh, that is it. But
That's
it
the
has
end of
like
the
only
game.
2 more though.
That's the end of the game, right? I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for being a great sport, for being an inspiration for many people looking at Take Your Shot right now. I want to urge you to continue to be you, do you. I mean, whether or not I told you this, you are you. So, you know what I mean? And thanks for coming. You know, so I know we're trying to get things lined up and that kind of thing. And we need to not grow apart for so long. We need to keep in contact.
It's been years.
Yeah,
we
because,
need to keep in contact.
The ABC is important now, always be communicating,
Of
you know,
course,
and I think
course,
us in the
definitely.
industry, you know, that's something that we often take for granted.
So
check in, hey, what's the scene, thing, we have anything new, what going on, hey, I have a little event in my toes, hey, come and film here, hey, come and perform here, I could cut a deal, we could work out things.
Okay, I love that, I love that. And
And
come to some of the places where I, you know,
performing, right.
and where I'm at.
No problem, we're gonna
pick up to St. Vincent and the Grenadines,
we're gonna
you know,
touch
that's
base,
my next country.
touch base with the Take Your Shot on you road.
You know, so you must come to St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. I think I wanna come to Vinci
Come to
Mass.
Vinci Mass. Vinci Mass 2026.
Be there
It's going
for
to be good.
Right? So we don't have much time, probably like about 20 seconds. Anything you want to say to your fans, your viewers, your supporters?
My kitty pretty.
Hey, drink responsibly. Continue to follow us on all the social media platforms at Take Your Shot. Follow J Angel.
Yes, add the letter D, Future Angel, on TikTok and Instagram. On Facebook, letter J Angel. Once again, on TikTok, Instagram, the letter D, Future Angel. All right, so make sure to follow me. You know, your trending girl, hot girl, the beast from the east, Miss Kitty Pretty herself, Trini Barbie, and the list goes on and on.
Hey, we are here. Blessings, man.
Hey, let me take a shot.
This has been Take Your Shot. Cheers.
That was nice.
Good vibes.